don't compare yourself with anyone, because what you have, you will come to know only when the time comes. Here is a story of Wren the hare. Once there was a hare named Wren who lived at the edge of a meadow full of neighbors. Every morning he woke and took stock of himself against everyone he saw. The deer down the path could run faster, so Wren felt slow. The squirrel in the oak could leap higher, so Wren felt clumsy. Even the mole, who could barely see, seemed to have an easier life. No one expected anything of a mole, Wren thought, while everyone expected a hare to be quick and clever. He began keeping a mental ledger. Fox's cunning, better than mine. Owl's wisdom, better than mine. Even old tortoise, slow as he was, had a kind of steadiness Wren felt he lacked. By midsummer, Wren had measured himself against nearly every creature in the meadow and found himself wanting in every column. One evening, worn thin from all this counting, he sat by the stream and didn't notice the fox approaching until it was almost too late. He bolted, not gracefully, not admirably, just fast, weaving through bramble and root without a single thought in his head. He lost the fox in a hollow log and sat there shaking, alive. It was Tortoise who found him after, having ambled over at his own unhurried pace. "You're rattled," Tortoise said. "I ran like a fool," Wren said. "Deer would have made it look easy." Tortoise considered this. "Deer wasn't here. You were. And here you still are." Wren opened his mouth to compare himself to that too, to say the deer's ease was still worth more than a hare's panic. But something in him went quiet instead. He looked at his own legs, scratched and trembling, that had carried him to the one hollow log in the whole meadow he happened to know. "I suppose no one else knew that log," he said slowly. "No one else needed to," said Tortoise. "It wasn't their log. It was yours." Wren sat with that for a long time after Tortoise had shuffled off. He did not stop noticing the deer's speed or the squirrel's leaps. That wasn't in his nature. But he began slowly to notice his own hollow logs too. The paths only he knew. The burrow he'd dug with his own claws. The particular quickness that had nothing to do with anyone else's and had saved his life that evening. Somebody else's speed was never going to save him today. His own two legs, exactly as they were, already had. He never finished the ledger, but he stopped needing to, because what he had was never going to show itself in the comparing. It was only ever going to show itself when the moment finally asked something of him. And it did. Stay wise, and I'll see you in the next story. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel.